Hey guys, what's going on? It's Dennis here with Grass Monkey Lawn Care, coming at you another video. It's just going to be a short video, guys. Just going to kind of give you all a little bit of an update, what's been going on with me this weekend, and also with the right stander, and what did I purchase or not purchase this weekend with the money I got from the right. So let's talk about what I did this weekend first, guys. So basically, I spent this weekend doing a lot of just maintenance work around the house here with the mowers, getting stuff ready for this week for mowing. Um, got the oil change on the Skag Liberty Z. Guys, that mower right there, simple, and easy to do everything on it. The oil change is literally going to take just minutes, guys, minutes to work on. Everything's just right there, perfectly placed for you to access, like the oil plug, the oil filter, everything. I love working on that thing, guys. It is simple. It's amazing. It's so quick and fast. And then we got some work done on the walker. I cleaned decks on the both mowers, got the blade sharpened on both, changed the oil, like I said, on the Skag. And then as I was working on the walker mower, guys, I ran into a little bit of an issue with the gearbox. And not something I thought I was going to run into, but I did. So basically how these walker mowers work, if you're not familiar with them, they're not a belt-driven machine. They're actually run by gearboxes. And each gearbox has a case with oil in it that runs the gears in there. Well, the left side of the walker on the gearbox is leaking a little bit of oil out from on a where you would call the spindle dropping down to hold the blade on. It's not tight up in that section there, and it's leaking a little bit of oil out of the bottom. So what I did was I called Brian from Top Notch, and I said, "Hey, Brian, I got a problem, man. You might know what to do with this." And he kind of talked to me on the phone a little bit, but he's going to be super cool and come by tomorrow and take a look at it with me, see if it's just a simple like gasket or something that needs to be replaced in there, or a seal. Maybe that's why it's loose, which that's what we're kind of both thinking. I hope that is anyways, because the gearboxes on these guys are the old style Von Ruden gearboxes. If you're familiar with walker mowers, they're the very older style, which are the better gearboxes to have. But the problem is they don't make anything for them anymore, guys. So it's going to be hell in high water trying to find parts if I need them. But the good thing is I have another deck that has a newer style gearboxes. So if need be, I can yank those off that deck and put them on this deck, and hopefully everything will work. So I'll keep posted on that, see what happens. But I mean, the mower can still mow. I just got to figure this out sooner than later on what's going on with it, because I'd like to know and get it fixed and taken care of. So that's that. That's kind of what I've been doing. Other than that, I mean, I did go out and do a few estimates on a couple properties as far as doing some light cleanup work on them. They were just bought. The guy's getting ready to rent them out. Just want them cleaned up real quick. And other than that, that's been my weekend, guys. Now, as far as the right stander goes, the right stander did sell, guys. The guy did show up, drove all the way from Colorado Springs, picked it up, and he was gone. So that mower is sold. Now, if you've been following my videos, I was talking about driving up to Kansas City on Saturday to go up there and pick up a Skag V-Ride 52-inch mower. Now, I did not buy that mower, guys, and let me explain kind of what's happening. So at the same time I was looking at that Skag, I had a lot of, different mixed emotions about it, and what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get away from impulse buying things for the business. It's not a good thing to do in your business. You look at it, it's something you wanted, and you're like, I gotta have it, I gotta get it no matter what. So I mean, I'm really working at trying to get better at that. And so what I did was, on Friday was I was looking at walkers too, guys. Bigger decks. We're talking 52 to 61 inch walker decks, the real gigantic decks for walker. And I found a few. And so what I did was I made a few phone calls, a few emails out. One being to Brian about the walkers, and also to Countryside Lawn up in Niagara Falls up there about the walkers too. And I talked to Brian about both the walker and the V-Ride, and I was just didn't know what to do, and I wanted some opinion from somebody else, or some other people, on what their thoughts might be. And ultimately, when it came down to it, I did not want to purchase a mower and have that ultimate buyer remorse that you get sometimes when you buy something. I just didn't want to have that feeling like, I go spend the money and then I get home and I'm like, oh man, should I have done this? Should I have done that? And then regret a decision. And ultimately, I couldn't come to a decision on what to buy. I just couldn't. And so I just didn't buy anything at all. did nothing about buying another mower. And also, I mean, I was talking to my wife, and I don't know about you guys, but when you're in a business, I mean, in my eyes, anyways, I mean, especially in a situation where you're a solo guy, and I granted, do I do all the work in the business as far as like the work itself and handling all the business issues that come up, answering phones, doing the estimates, all the stuff that comes on business. Yes, I do. But ultimately, in this whole thing of business, I mean, my wife is a partner in the business, and so I kind of need to, talk to her too. That's kind of how it works. When you get married, you're kind of in a partnership with that person, regardless if it's this, or this, or if it's your business. I mean, because she's directly involved in that. That's part of income coming in, money going out. So I believe that they have a say-so in most everything, that goes on with it. Now, do you always follow everything they say? Well, come on, guys. Not all the time. Sometimes you have to do things just to get things done. And, granted, do I need another mower, going into next year? Yeah, I will need something, granted, going into the next season. But ultimately, we discussed some stuff, and her major concern was where are we at debt to date, and where do we need to be going forward. And so we visited with each other about that, talked about a lot of stuff, and weighed the options. And so basically, we kind of came to agreement between us and, heading into the 2018 season is what we're going to do is a lot of all that money that we're going to spend on buying another mower, we're just going to pay down some debt. We're going to get some of that stuff taken care of, kind of pay it down, maybe pay some off, and get that side of the debt for the business reduced. And when it comes spring, we're just going to kind of reevaluate things and kind of go from there as far as moving forward with another mower, whether it be this, or this, But at that point, I think there'll be a little bit more options available as far as what's on the market coming into the season as far as mowers go. And I can, think a little bit longer instead of just going out and buying something real fast as far as mowers go. So that's kind of where we're at. Just kind of want to give you guys an update on that. And there still might be a purchase, guys, but I highly doubt it going into wintertime. I don't foresee it anyways. But what I am doing, though, is, guys, I'm going to do a little bit of work on the Liberty Z throughout coming up in the next month. I'm going to replace a spindle on there that I believe has a big issue. The walker, I'm debating on what to do, whether or not this winter, as far as how much debt we do pay off, I might actually end up putting new hydros on this thing or getting them rebuilt. I don't know yet. I'm going to talk to the dealer and find out all that. And we're getting grass catchers put on the Liberty Z, and I found one for the walker. So I'm going to put those on just for like fall cleanup stuff, so I can do that since this walker is a side discharge mowing mower. I can put the grass catchers on. The 36 would be awesome because I could put one on that and do backyards, no issues getting in and out. That'll be awesome to have that. And then with the walker, I'll just use that and suck up the leaves with that grass catching system. The ones I did find, I'm going to call tomorrow and check on them, but it's by a company called Rackham. I've done a lot of looking. Walker, it's hard as hell to find a grass catcher for a walker, believe it or not. Any other mower out there, you can find them all day long. But I've been, hunting all over the place trying to find one for the walker, and I think that this place has the one that fits it. So I'm going to call tomorrow, confirm, and make sure on that. And if they do have them, I'm just going to order them in. That way I can have them hopefully this week, because there's a ton of leaves coming down now, guys, here. There's a ton of leaves falling. And I want to be getting ready to get those all taken care of, too, for fall cleanup. So, guys, that's kind of the video here. Just a little bit of an update, what's been going on as far as this weekend and also with the equipment. So that's it. I'm going to get some video, guys. We got a lot of work to do this week as far as getting lawns done. So we're going to do some more of the shooting in the truck kind of talking and do a little bit of videos of some yards, and stay tuned for that coming up. And as always, guys, I greatly appreciate everybody watching the videos. And as always, if you guys have any comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment section. Any ideas for videos, please let me know. I'm open to any and all ideas as far as see what you guys want to talk about, hear about, or see me shoot as far as videos go. And other than that, guys, you guys have a great week. Stay safe out there and have a great one.